Hello and welcome into game night. Tonight, our game of the week takes us out to Elkhorn, where the Skutt Catholic community was devastated last night after finding out longtime assistant coach and former Husker player Matt Vrzal had passed away at the age of 51. The Skyhawks taking the field with heavy hearts this evening against the Antlers. Let's make our way out to Elkhorn for this one. The Skyhawks honoring their former assistant coach with a 51 jersey on the bench and a decal on their helmets. Early second quarter, Antlers quarterback Barron Clevenger looking to pass, but here comes Luke Lenz soaring in for the sack for the Skyhawks. Later on, Skutt now on offense. It's Connor Mogensen flipping it to Brendan Ruth. He gets the first down coming right into your living room. That sets up a 1st and goal for the Skyhawks at the 5, where Luke Pearson punches it in as the Skyhawks go on to roll 44-8 on an emotional night in Elkhorn.
To focus and get focused at game time and be able to play the way we did, I thought we played pretty well. I'm sure he'd be critical about the line play, but I miss him. I'm going to miss bouncing ideas off of him and miss the drawing on the board at Pisons, on the wall at Pisons, but I know he's smiling right now.
Well said, Coach. Our thoughts are with the Skutt Catholic family as well as Matt's family and friends as well. To Class A now, 2nd-ranked Omaha Westside hosting 8th-ranked Omaha Central. 5-star Husker safety commit Torrey Pittman III locked in for this one. Eagles striking first. B.J. Newsom buying some time, finds Yasir Grixby, who does the rest. 22-yard touchdown. Central up 7-zip early. The Warriors trying to respond. Tay Jenkins, a pickup of 20 yards on the play, but the Westside drive would stall like it did for most of the first half. In the second quarter, more from the Eagles. Newsom buying time again. This time finds Pittman from 10 yards out for the touchdown. Westside would wake up in the second half, but too little too late. Central hands the Warriors their first home loss in 6 years, 31-28. Creighton Prep playing Papillion La Vista. Tim Young's troops trying to pick up a win at Foundation Field. Third quarter, the Monarchs on the march until the Junior Jays Brody Austin and Cooper Fix clean up the QB's clock there. Papio drive would stall later in the third. More from the Prep D. Aaron Shaw runs down the QB for another sack. The Junior Jays pull away, of course, after the cameras leave, taking it by a score of 21-10. Millard West meeting Grand Island tonight. Let's make our way out to a beautiful Buell Stadium for this one. The scene a lot better than the football. Scoreless late in the second quarter when the Wildcats cough up the punt. The Islanders recover, and GI is in business, or so they thought. Charlie Fish reels in the Islander quarterback for the sack. Millard West would finally score eventually and come away with the shutout. 17-0 your final. Switching back to Class B, 4th-ranked Bennington at 6th-ranked Gretna. I'm digging the wigs in the Badgers student section. First quarter, Bennington's Ty Buabeko going deep, hits Jake Russell for the 71-yard touchdown. 7-zip Badgers. Third quarter, Bennington now at 14-0. They go up top again, this time to Parker Douglas for the 51-yard touchdown. 4 TD passes on the night for number 12 as the Badgers cruise 35-7. Well, time for us to take a timeout. When we come back on game night, Fort Calhoun trying to improve to 5-0 on the season. Those highlights and more after the break. And welcome back into game night. So far this season, it's been a great run for Fort Calhoun. The Pioneers out to a 4-0 start, trying to stay perfect on the season this evening, taking on Elkhorn Mount Michael on the road, a Class C1 clash this evening on a gorgeous late September night. The night student section feeling good. Pick it up in the third quarter. Caden Rodriguez for the Pioneers punches it in, making it 13-7 Fort Calhoun, and they're faithful. A fan of that. Mount Michael trying to find some momentum. Jet Ramold finds a hole. He is going, not quite gone, but the Knights would eventually score on the drive as they go on for the win to knock off Fort Calhoun 34-20. Gross Catholic visiting Boys Town this evening. The Cowboys always meaning business at home. In the first quarter, Jalen Connor breaks to the outside, picks up several yards for the Cowboys on the play, but they could not capitalize on the drive. Later on for the Cougars, it's Cale Biggsburger with the catch for a nice gain here for Gross Catholic. They go on to win this one. The final score in this one tonight, 14-7. Over in Iowa tonight, Lewis Central squaring off against Glenwood. Second quarter after the Rams were down 31-6. Ben Carlo to Cade Crouch. Glenwood within 5. Third quarter, more from the Rams. It's Carlo finding Chase Razor, who cuts through the coverage to make the catch for the score. Glenwood goes into LC and rallies from 25 down, beating the Titans for the first time in 12 years, 41-38.